Lego Ninjago Masters of Spinjitzu, a series that holds a very special place in my heart. Much like every kid watching Cartoon Network in the early 2010s, this show was special to me, and there's no possible way you could ruin that for me. I'm so excited they released a game for this. Wait, what? The movie? Is that even canon? Why did they make a game from this?
Lego 100% games.
Before diving into this video, I'd like to announce that as a challenge I have set for myself, I'm going to attempt at 100% all of the Lego games available on PC before I reach 5,000 subs. If I don't do them all by then, I will be forced to get something Lego tattooed on me that you guys will vote on. This may seem like a long way away since I have 300-ish subs, but seeing how 97% of you aren't subscribed, I fear it may be closer than I would like. So, Lego Ninjago the movie, the video game, and that's the only time I will be referring to it by its government name, is a game that came out deep within the dark age of Lego games. That might be because I didn't play any of the games that came out because I was more concerned about whatever was happening on Fortnite, but the point still stands that these games never really got the love that they maybe possibly deserved from me. In my defense, the games I did play at the time were these, so you have to understand my doubts. When I started this channel, there was one game I wanted to try to give its love, and so here we are. Forewarning, this footage was shot almost a year ago at this point, and so was much of this script because I was away at college and could not record a video. The game starts you off in an intense tutorial where they teach you the game's actually really cool combat system. We then discover the wall of ninjuanity. I hope I got that right, and get a token. This is basically a skill tree, and they all do like nothing besides get my bread up as far as I'm concerned, but after spending one of the tokens, we get the first achievement of the game. We continue to make our way through the tutorial, fight a chicken on a dummy, and get an achievement for completing the training dojo. Then, we can actually start the story. The people of Ninjago are chilling when they get attacked by Garmadon out of the ocean, Jean Grey style. He's trying to take over the city, which is like a normal Tuesday here, I guess. The ninjas find out and head to save the day. And this, I guess Nia is a ninja now instead of the samurai. Okay. We get a cool flying through the city destroying enemies level, and we also get an achievement for reaching the first rank of true ninja level. All fun and games until we got our epic destroying level ended by Kai and Cole, who have to walk to their mechs for some reason, which is unfortunate. The rest of this level is spent parkouring through the city and taking out Lord Garmadon's associates. Nothing eventful really happens other than getting a 100 times combo, our first character token, and getting an ancient scroll, which is like this game's red bricks. They get to their mechs and then we're transferred back to Lloyd and Jay to fight the big shark mech thing. Lloyd hits it with the Kami Yamama and gets all emo on Garmadon, and that's the end of the level. On to the next level, which is more or less a repeat of the last level. Garmadon attacks again. We beat up robots and shark. Lloyd gets all emo, but this time, like the quiet kid with the misshapen book bag, he has the super boom boom death ray or something. That's not even that far off what they actually call it in the movie. This causes everyone to be doomed and attacked by a giant cat. Side note, I know this isn't the most epic, insane game and needing of AAA graphics or anything, but what went wrong with this cat? We then go through as Lloyd and Jay and save the other ninjas. When reunited, they make their way towards the dock where they find Master Wu, and he tells them they need to go on a quest across the lands of Ninjago to find the ultimate super boom boom death ray. This brings the level to a conclusion. Our journey starts in the jungle. While walking through, we run into Garmadon, and he's into some strange stuff, and we need to trap him into a cage. With Garmadaddy now with us, for now, we continue through the super dangerous jungle area. Throughout the missions, the ninjas randomly learn Spinjitzu, which for purposes of simplicity is basically just a battering with elements. We are then encountered with all of the past generals of Lord Garmadon who have been stranded inside the jungle after literally being fired. This means they aren't very happy when they see Garmadon along our side, and leads to Garmadon and Lloyd being held for a sacrifice to the volcano or something like that. I don't know. It's been a while. Anyways, the ninjas break into the base and scale the volcano to save Garmadon and Lloyd. We have a boss battle on top, and Lloyd unlocks his Spinjitzu, which is kind of like the Flash's combo build from Lego Batman 3. We use it to build a makeshift helicopter and fly away towards the unclimbable mountains. This leads to the next chapter, which starts with the helicopter thing we conjured crashing, and then we have to make our way through the unclimbable mountains. Did I mention there were also frost snake people? But then Garmadaddy is a PTSD war flashback to when he met Lloyd's Garma mommy. Low-key, a pretty cool mission, but it was definitely created for filler reasons. Much like the other Lego movie-based games, TT always has to kind of stretch to make the games feel like full games. This is kind of why they tend to be more on the disliked side. If you want to see me play the worst rated Lego game, then watch this video after this one. Shameless plugging aside, we've now arrived at the childhood home of Garmadon, which also happens to be the location of the ultimate super boom 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 death weapon machine. Wait. What is this melody? It turns out this ultimate weapon is the abilities of all the ninjas. Kai, fire, Jay, electricity, Zane, ice, Nia, water, and Lloyd, green? Anyways, Garmadon tells Lloyd that he wants him to be his new general, and low-key, Lloyd isn't too fond of that idea. This makes Father Garm pretty upset, and he takes the ultimate super boom boom weapon for himself and takes the helicopter, even though I thought it was broken like 4 seconds ago.
I've been roaming around, always looking.
This leaves the ninjas distraught, but then Lloyd's all like, the real ultimate boom boom weapon is inside of you. And everyone's like, and they head back to Ninjago to save it from Garmadon, Dish Soap, and Meowthra the giant cat. Now, here's a confusing thing that just happens without any explanation. I'm sure with prior knowledge of watching the movie, it would all make perfect sense, but I didn't have that. All of a sudden, the ninjas and Master Wu were on a dragon. If you noticed, Master Wu disappeared during the story, but that's because he was thrown off a bridge by Big G before Big G was captured. I didn't mention it because I'm not sure of how many of the movie clips I'm allowed to show in this video, but it was a little shocking when this just miraculously happens. If you don't believe me, here's the full clip of what happens.
Okay, ninjas, let's find my foolish brother. I'll look from the air.
What? Now, I know you can't include like the whole movie inside the game, but you could have added a little more context. Like maybe an in-game walking section that explains where Master Wu came from. Whatever. The ninjas are back and ready to take down Garmadon. After making their way through a collapsed city, the ninjas watch the #1 op get eaten. This stirs up internal conflict in Lloyd. He spills his sob story and it disgusts the cat so much it spits out his father. And this concludes the story. There is a weird bonus mission after the game where you destroy Ninjago, but we'll neglect that. With the story over, it's time to do everyone's favorite activity and clean. This game is a little weird though because you don't go through all the levels to get all the missed collectibles. Instead, all the levels take place within the open world of the game, and this makes the cleaning process a lot easier, but I'll admit, it is a little strange. We're gonna have to grab all the gold bricks, ancient scrolls, and character tokens. This will include races, quests, and tornado builds. What? Are you waiting for a montage? I'm playing Ninjago. I'll start with the dojos and finish him up and move on to the open world. Gotta clean the docks, the beach, the city. Gotta go and clean the jungle. Go through the dark ravine and clean the lost city. Go and clean the flashback area. Grab the last gold bricks in Lariat. Then climb up 4 mountains and then we get the gold ninja. 100%. Oh, the 100%. The 100%. Now here's the conclusion. TT Games has always set the bar for their games pretty high. I truly believe this game isn't a bad game. I thought the fighting in this game was really cool and the parkour system is actually interesting and really unique compared to all other Lego games. On top of that, they actually created a really cool character roster based off the TV show. But the game itself is a little disappointing. What went wrong in my opinion is that it's based off of a movie which in itself was also a little disappointing. I stated earlier I don't believe the movie-based Lego games tend to translate very well. They end up feeling bland and lifeless. Now, I won't say I didn't have fun with this game though, because that would be a lie. I thought it was really fun seeing all the things I loved about Ninjago being in this game. I think if they made a game with this formula based off the TV series, it could have been a completely different story when it comes to sales and public opinion. Let me know your guys' opinions on the game, and if you think I'm a complete idiot who has no clue what he's talking about, feel free to comment down below and let me know. Thanks for watching. If there are any other Lego games you would like to see me play, as always, I'm all ears to your suggestions. I'd appreciate it if you enjoyed the video, if you could like, and if you really enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe. And if you really enjoyed it, send it to your neighbor's second cousin with the dark hair and the Pinterest addiction. And I'll see you in the next video.